Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a bit of a bookmail slash PR haul for you all. I've got two gorgeous book boxes and then 4 books, 2 from Amazon and 2 advanced readers copies. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first book box that I received, my first ever book box actually, it was a PR box. It's Georgia May's Soul Forge. It's a new high fantasy series, I believe, and yeah, I was over the moon to have been chosen to receive I think she cost it as the mini PR box, and honestly, for what's in it and the stuff that you receive, I guess this is way more than mini, but I'm going to start by reading the lovely handwritten note that she sent me. So this is Ebony, thank you so much for signing up to my PR box form. I hope this book mail makes you smile and that you enjoy reading Soul Forge. Love, Georgia May. And I will try to show this to the camera. Hang on. So yeah, a lovely little handwritten note. And then 2 of the main things that jumped out at me in this box. I will show first. It blew me away, from just receiving it and opening it and seeing all the decorations she'd put inside. Some lovely flowers which you can see in the corner there, and when I can get my arms to work. The first thing is this lovely book page holder, I want to say. I'm probably not showing this very well. It's this. I can't use this, so I am going to be giving it to a friend, but this is great for if you're holding hardbacks or books in bed and you can't, you struggle with pages and stuff. I don't use it. I wouldn't use it, but I think it's beautiful. Fabulous Assistant is just going to show it even closer because I struggled. But yeah, it's a fun book holder. So that's that. This next item, which I'll get up a bit closer to the camera in a minute, is this gorgeous star, I want to say pendant necklace type thing. From what I can gather, it fits the theme of the book, and it's just really pretty. I was amazed to have received such gorgeous jewellery in a PR box, to be fair. So yeah, this is the necklace that I received in the box. It seems very appropriate for a fantasy novel, and I will definitely be wearing it at some point. And then in front of the camera right now are some gorgeous stickers that I received. I love stickers. I can't wait to use them in my journal, and I think they just make a box even better. I think there's some loads of different variations of stickers in this little box, and yeah, love them. Now this is a bit of a unique item, but I believe it's a temporary tattoo. I haven't used a temporary tattoo since probably like Pride last year or the year before, but I think it's really beautiful and a creative way to incorporate more art in a box, and I just think it's great. So yeah, this is the temporary tattoo that Georgia May included in the box. The most beautiful part of this box, I believe, is the artwork. I'll get them closer to the camera in a minute, but it features the main characters, both female and male, and a picture of them together. There is another art piece that I will show in a minute, but that is separate because it has the synopsis of the book on the back, and I need that for the video. So I'll just show these art pieces. I think the artwork is amazing. I believe, because I'm in the group chat where lots of people got these boxes, and I believe her cousin designed these or painted them, made them, whatever word you want to use. So absolutely gorgeous artwork for a book that is sure to be just stunning. One of the last freebies in the box was a gorgeous bookmark that matches the book cover perfectly. It is hang on when I can read it for you. It's book 1 of the Shadowed Crown series. So this is Soul Forge by Georgia May, and I'll read the blurb. When the world becomes dark, can you be the light? Elder Guild is next in line for the throne, betrothed to a monster that wants her crown, and a pawn for a father who is king first. Family second, doomed to a short, painful life at the hands of the ambitious Lord Reardon. Horfin? All seems lost. When the Soul Forge steps into Elder's path, everything changes. The spirits have claimed her as their champion, but her new mentor is hiding a dark secret and an even darker past. Will Elder have the strength to fix a broken soul, or will Valerius burn? This is a map of Valerius, which I'll get close to the camera in a minute, but this is an advanced reader's copy of Soul Forge, and Soul Forge releases on the 20th of the 9th, 2024. So if you like the sound of the book, I highly recommend you giving it a read, and I will definitely be posting about this on my Instagram and probably future videos. But yeah, this is the gorgeous map. I love it when a fantasy book has maps. I don't know, there's just something really special about it. So yeah, this was the first PR box, which was Soul Forge by Georgia May. So this next book box that I'm going to talk about, technically I think it is PR, but I won it in a like a giveaway type competition, is the Fierce Family box by Danny Elias. So I received this first book in the Fellside. I want to say no, it's not. I can't remember off the top of my head what series it is, but it's Fierce Family. I'll read the blurb and then I'll show you some of the goodies, and then there's another book that I received in the box that I wasn't expecting, so I'll talk about that at the end. So, the Fierce Family. Single mum falls for the local fire chief. It all sounds so simple until it isn't. Sheila, juggling 2 teenage boys and being the general manager at the top hotel in the area keeps me busy. The last thing I need is the persistent and charming fire chief on my tail. I can't help but be drawn to him though. Just when I start thinking it might work out, my worst fear becomes a reality. Josh. One thing's for sure. No one gets my heart racing like the fiery redhead. But when I find the one, I won't let her slip away easily. Chasing after her and proving that it's worth giving us a shot feels natural, even if it means putting everything on the line for her and her family. It's quite a small book, but I'm very excited to read it, and the stuff that came in the box was also really lovely, and I'll show some of that off now. So the first thing is some gorgeous stickers I received in the box. Again, who doesn't love receiving stickers? I love them, and they'll definitely get put to use in my book journal, scrapbook, whatever I decide to use it in. So yeah, these are the stickers that I received. Then I received some lovely little notepads. The first one is looks like an Instagram feed type situation, which I love, and the second one is a mini review tracker, so you can use it to write what you've been reading and any review of the book, which I think is really cute and a really easy way to keep track if you don't do like a book journal or Instagram your reviews constantly. So I think this is really cute. The second things, which I got 2 of, but I'll only show one of them, is a Kendall mint cake. I've never heard of them, I'll be honest. I did have to Google to see if it was going to be something I was interested in. It is a snack. It sounds good and very sugary, so it's probably going to be great. And this next thing, I love, I adore, because it seems to fit the theme of the book perfectly, but fireman socks. I'm very happy. A great idea for winter and autumn as well when it gets colder, because I live in socks, so yay. And then the next things, which I was really blown away by, because I know I only got the first book in the series, but I have all the bookmarks for the series. Danny sent all of them of the Fierce Family series. I'm going to show them in a minute, but it's just trying to figure out how to showcase them because there's a lot. But yeah, ta-da! This is the full series of bookmarks, even though I've only got the first book. So I'm going to have to get all the books, aren't I? Clearly. And then there was 3 random bookmarks, which I'm not 100% sure what they go with, but they look interesting, and I love a bit of free promo and bookmarks for the win. And like I said, the last book that I got in the box was very much not something I was expecting. I'm happy about it, but it's also like book 6 of a series, and I haven't even read any of them yet. So it'll be an interesting read. It's, again, Build With Me by Danny Elias, and it's book 6 in the Fellside Mountain Rescue series. So this says, Tommy, I'm done believing in love. Right now, my hotel is my one and only. When Ella joins as my assistant and everything shifts, it's not right to desire her, especially as her boss, but she's invaded my dreams like an enchanting angel. So what's my strategy? I'm revealing my grumpy side, hoping it'll keep her at arm's length. Ella, working for Tommy, or as I call him, Lord Grumpiness, is a roller coaster. Sure, he can be a bit of a grouch, but there's goodness in him, and maybe, just maybe, I've developed feelings for him that go way beyond work. It's really hard to read because it's a dark cover, so I'm going to put it down to finish it. When a casual lunch with his friends hints at something more, I'm tempted to dip my toes in and see where it leads. If only I didn't have a secret that could change everything. I really like how she wrapped her words, I'm not going to lie, they sound good. So yeah, this was my book box by Danny Elias, and I'm really excited to read both of these books at some point. Now, these next 2 books are advanced readers copies I've received in the mail in association with Love Book Talk on Instagram. I absolutely love doing reviews for them. They have some really good books, and they've definitely had some good ones leading up to autumn and winter and spooky season, which just makes me very happy. So this one is One Night Only by G.P. Ritchie, and I'll just read the words. Life is precious, that's why they take it. As a boy, Andy Lorimer loved puzzles, but one he didn't solve destroyed his childhood. It would have taken his future too, if he hadn't found stability within the police service. Now, as a long-serving Edinburgh detective, he's built a solitary existence following evidence to find the truth. After the horrific murder of a city councillor and the disappearance of a council employee, the trail of evidence points towards political corruption. But Andy suspects there may be another path to uncover. A shadow maze stretching back years into darkness. A path that strays uncomfortably close to a woman who hears the voices of the dead. Now, if that doesn't give you all the spooky Halloween vibes, I don't know what does. And again, that is One Night Only by G.P. Ritchie. I'm just trying to move it off to the side. This next one is, when I can look it up. This next one, as I was saying, is The House on Devil's Lane by S.L. Island. Again, it gives me all the spooky vibes. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the cover? Look how pretty and spooky and witchy it is. Doesn't it just give you all the autumnal Halloween vibes? Even though it's only just September, but yeah, I love it. This says, well, actually, it gives a bit of information about Sandra first, so we'll read that. Sandra Island was born in Yorkshire, grew up in Northumberland, and lived for many years in the Irish Republic before returning to Scotland. She is the author of 4 psychological thrillers, including Bone Deep and Sight Unseen Polygon. This is her 5th novel. When Kat Riley moves in with her partner Steve, she discovers that his quaint family home, deep in the Durham countryside, appears to have a mind of its own. Coping with new motherhood and her own dark secret, Kat is plunged into a world of paranormal podcasts, wild conspiracy theories, and internet trolls which threaten her safety and her sanity. Is the place really haunted, or are the ghouls closer to home? The House on Devil's Lane is a chilling tale of domestic noir and things that go bump in the night. I believe I have to read these 2 advanced readers copies in time for a certain date in September. and I'm very looking forward to it because it's just going to prepare me for Halloween. If people didn't know, I am frankly quite obsessed with autumn and spooky season. I love ghosts, I love ghost stories, I love anything remotely spooky. So having 2 spooky-ish books to read sounds very fun and exciting. The next 2 books are books that I bought from Amazon. I've bought a load of books lately, mainly at shops and other places, and I'm planning on doing a video on books that I bought from my new favourite place in my local area. So that will be happening at a later date. But I also had to buy these 2 books because, first of all, when I can turn it, there we go. Daydream by Hannah Grace is the 3rd in her series, which includes Icebreaker and Wildfire. And the cover just makes me think of going back to school and libraries and a nerd and a sports person. I love it. And of course I love Hannah Grace. I haven't read Wildfire yet, but I read Icebreaker when I was on holiday, if anyone's seen that video, and oh my god, I love that book. So this is Daydream by Hannah Grace. She's the one he's dreaming of. As a chronic procrastinator, Henry Turner always knew his junior year in college wasn't going to be easy. That was before he made ice hockey captain, as well as landing himself in a difficult class with his least favourite professor. Thankfully, it's then that Henry meets Hallie, a fellow junior who he immediately befriends. Academic pressure has never been a struggle for Hallie, but as an introverted people pleaser with a tendency to overcommit herself, she can't help but offer to help Henry pass his class. In turn, he offers to help make college life a little bit more inspiring. Just the thing she needs as an aspiring novelist. Failure isn't an option for either of them, but that doesn't mean there isn't a little room for distraction. If this doesn't give everyone all the cute vibes, I don't know what will. The cover just makes me so happy because it's beautiful, and I can't wait to read this book. So that was Daydream by Hannah Grace, and the next one, I will admit, I am a little bit behind on the time because I think everyone started reading this last year. But that is, I'm probably giving you all a sneak peek now before I even start talking about it. It is the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I love this cover. It gives me all the autumn vibes as I think it's supposed to do. I know this is quite a big series now, actually. I was looking at, because I got both of these from Amazon for like £5, which I think is the right steal. And I hadn't seen them in the works yet, so I pinched them right up. But yeah, I know everyone loves this book, so I had to get it. It had to join my beautiful trophy collection behind me. But this one is when Jeannie's aunt gives her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in a small town of Dream Harbour. Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbour's gossip at all costs. But Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Will Jeannie's happy-go-lucky attitude win over the grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has this city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charm or her pumpkin spice lattes? I will admit, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin spice, but this book sounds very cute, very of the season, and I will try and read it in the season. But knowing my luck, I'll probably read it in spring just to be awkward by the time I get round to it. But I'm very excited to read it at some point anyway. So that has been all. I'll just leave that. That has been all of my book mail and book packages I've received recently. I've really enjoyed doing this video. I know it may not have been perfect because it's my first time doing a book mail / PR unboxing on camera. I hope you enjoyed. If you've heard of any of these books, please let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.